I did it, ladies and gentlemen. I did the double feature. I mean, first off, this isn't that much hard for me to do a double feature because I do a double feature every time I go to the movie theaters. At this point, I go to the movie theaters and just see 2 movies a day. That's just a thing. That's just exciting. But I don't know. After doing this double feature, I was like happy that other people were doing it. I was like at a theater. And people were like, yeah, I saw Oppenheimer before this and them going into Barbie. And I was just very happy. Like, wow, cinema, ladies and gentlemen. People are going to the movie theaters and actually seeing more than a movie and actually supporting each movie. Like, I'm glad people were like, let's do competition between the two. I'm glad. I don't want competition. I just want people to see both of them at the same time. And I'm glad people did it. And it was fun. It was very exciting. But anyways, let's get right into it. The movie that we're talking about is Barbie. Barbie is a fantasy adventure comedy, and Barbie suffers a crisis in which she questions everything and everyone around her. And the film's runtime is 114 minutes. The rating is PG-13 in color. And the film's directed by Greta Gerwig, and of course written by her and her husband. And yeah, let's get into it. Barbie. I gotta say, I enjoyed this movie. I did. I enjoyed this movie. This is not, of course, I'm not the demographic for the film, that's for sure. This is definitely not for, I guess, the male audiences. But I enjoyed it. I had fun. I really had a blast watching Barbie. Even though it's not perfect, it's definitely, there's things that I'm definitely going to have to be like, all right, you did that. You pushed it very heavily. But by that means, I still enjoyed it. I still had fun watching the movie, and by the end I felt some sort of emotion. I felt a little like I'm not even a woman, and I felt an emotion that I was like, I didn't expect to feel that way, and I'm glad I kind of did. But yeah, let's get right into it. The performances. You got Barbie played by Margot Robbie, who is of course based on the doll, the doll by Mattel, and she's living her perfect life, but she's experiencing things that are changing the way she is. And yeah, Margot Robbie is great as Barbie. I think this is like perfect casting. I think Margot Robbie is Barbie. If there is a person you'd say is perfect, I'm not gonna, but Margot Robbie is definitely one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, and it's perfect. I think it's perfect casting, and she did a really good job with Barbie and giving that performance of a woman who is experiencing different feelings of sadness and feeling that she's scared that she's not perfect, and it scares her. And I thought Margot Robbie did great, but the man who stole the show, Ryan Gosling as Ken, the boy who is in love with Barbie, who follows her around and experiences new things when he goes into a different world. And yeah, Ryan Gosling steals every scene that he's in this movie. He is amazing as Ken. I love him in this movie. He's funny, he's hilarious. You relate to him, you like him as Ken, and he's great. I love Ryan Gosling in this movie. He's really amazing in the movie, and he's funny as hell. Every time he's in the movie, I just laugh my ass off, and he's great. I really did love Ryan Gosling in the movie, and yeah, there's so many actors and actresses in this movie as well. You got freaking Simu Liu, he's in the movie, he's funny. And Will Ferrell is in the movie. He's the head of Mattel, the guy who he's just there. Will Ferrell in the whole Mattel thing was fine for what it is. The movie could have gone without it in a way. It's not a necessity, but I laughed. I had fun with Will Ferrell, but it was just a useless plot point in a way. And you also got, I don't want to say because they didn't say much about it in the trailer, but I guess it's whatever. I'm not gonna say it, but everybody did pretty good in the movie. All the performances, all the actors and actresses did a pretty good job. Direction by Greta Gerwig. It's a very well shot movie, very well directed. I love how they did the sets and the design of this world of Barbie. It was really good. I loved it. The writing too. Again, the humor works. Sometimes it doesn't. Me personally, I was just laughing my ass off. It was just funny. Seeing Gosling and just being in this movie was just funny enough, and it was just funny. It's definitely humor for the adults. Definitely not a humor for the kids. Definitely not. It's definitely not a movie I'd say the kids would understand as much, but it's definitely for the young adults who grew up with Barbie. And also the emotions too. I liked it. I thought this film was pretty heavy when it had to be, and I thought it was pretty damn good how they deal with it. The chemistry Everybody works well together. The cast, the crew, everybody works well. Cinematography is a well-shot movie. How they did the design of Barbie World or Barbie Land is really good. I really loved how they did it. The music score was, I don't know if they had score. They just had music. They had songs. That's about it. Some Dua Lipa in it. It was pretty good. And yeah, I enjoyed Barbie. I had fun with this movie. It was funny. It was fun, but of course, I feel like they were pushing that agenda big time. I was like, fuck, man. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the movie. Like, yeah, okay, women dealing with their shit. I get that. I understand that was fine. But I feel like they were just pushing this agenda too much. That was kind of just like freaking just kind of altering the movie in a way where it's like, all right, man, I see what you're doing, but come on, I'm trying to enjoy the movie. I don't need a fucking big message about, oh yeah, like shit like that. I don't know. But other than that, though, I still enjoyed the movie, though. By the end, I felt good with the movie. That's what matters to me. Like, I felt good with the movie, even though it has its flaws. It's not perfect. But I had fun. I laughed my ass off with everything that happened. It was great. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a solid 3 out of 5 stars. Had a good time with Barbie. Again, I am not the freaking demographic for this movie. This is for the girls. This is for the chicks. You know, they're going to love it. But yeah, anyways, I had a good time with Barbie. I thought it was fun. And I'm glad I got to see the Oppenheimer Barbie double feature. It was a great day for the theater experience. It was fun. I had popcorn too. I was like, I never buy theater popcorn because they usually taste like shit. But I did. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy a movie. Let me buy popcorn. You know what? Like they say, hey man, I go to the movies to eat popcorn. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I had fun though. It was a great night of movies. And if you did the double feature, let me know which movie you enjoyed more. And if you did the double feature, good for you, man. I'm glad you're going to see 2 movies at the same time. I love that, man. It was fun. I'm glad I got to do the double feature. It was exciting.